to success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day.
いいぜ付き合ってやる
brings a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Low heavy. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The jump in catches them. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Jumps in. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Puts the super armor to good use. Decides to meet them in the air. They're trading attacks. Risky up-close scrap still going. Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Side switch in the corner. Player 2, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Quick breather. The low heavy is low heavy. Barely blocks the side switch. Knockdown and player 1 is in a very good spot. Crashes out the cage right there. This is going to hit for a critical arc. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their lifestyle, but also their nerves. They got a big, excellent block. Gets the port. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
Capture them with a oh my god, what a throw set! Knocks them out of the air. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. All the throw connects. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. A jump in? Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? The low kick hits. Super to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Will this be enough to kill? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. There's an overtime on. Jumps in. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. A little too greedy there. Gets the jump in. Strings it all together. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. Risky up-close scrap still going. What'll happen? Puts the super armor to good use. In there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Jumps? Good job blocking the jump in. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Both sides have the super gauge max and ready to rip. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 will need to use their meter here wisely. The low heavy's blocked. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 1 is dominating this match. Zones with the fireball. Oh, could be the start of something. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Oh. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Yes.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Cross-up block. Decides to go in with the target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Got their eye on the air. Takes a trip. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player one chases them down. Shoots off a fireball up close. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player one in trouble with no drive. A quick breather. They need to rely on their in-pay. Oh! Player one with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Jump. Breaks the block with a throw. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Knockdown X. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Sneaks in the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round, it's now or never. Close range projectile. Below. Smart stuff, poking up that range to zone the opponent. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Both sides getting wrecked. Low heavy. Throws them. What now? Will this super art do anything? Spin drive smasher. Knocked them out of the air. Their head turns out. Closes it out. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Anti-air in the clutch. Smart play with the throw. Player two has the life advantage. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Strings it all together. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Gets the... That slight doubt is all it took. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Great work finding the opening. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown. Brushes that off and keeps going. Combo with the target combo. baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. This right here is what Cammy's all about. Here it comes, the Delta Red Assault. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use, experiencing burnout. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. We have Super Arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Ooh, what a smart blow! Going in? Are we gonna see a comeback? This is gonna hurt! Sticks out a kick. In there! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes a trip. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Jumps? Fatal? That slight doubt is all it took. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Players in overdrive art. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they to use the gauge for a super art? What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Gets out of the corner. Oh, says no to the impact. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Genius read. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Near empty drive gauges will greatly affect experiencing burnout. Burnout activates. A quick breather. Their spacing is so props them hard. Solid anti-air. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Blocks the low kick. Finishes with the throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Gets the counter. Is that going to condition them to be more conservative? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Taking stock. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes the chance to hurt him. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets him. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Long low attack hits. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Goes low. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Still slugging it out at this range. Are we gonna see a comeback? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Huge chance after that wall strike. Oh, here we go. Who's gonna take it? Crashes out the cage right there. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player one survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The jump in catches them. Extra spicy, sure you can X. long low attack hits. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Life lead opens up. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but slips down to the wire. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Takes a trip. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Big opportunity now. And there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Blocks it. There's a change of sides. Who will capitalize on an open in there? Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Holds out with the block. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation. Nice counter. Knockdown and... good job escaping that dangerous overhead, but it won't work. Going in, noticeable life lead. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, they closes it out. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. The low kick connects. Backs them into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Well-timed corner switch. Was looking for that jump attack. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Uses the target for KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
There's an overdrive on. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jumps in. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Quick dash in. Reads the jump in perfectly. A real test closes it out. Player 2 comes away with the win. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The combo's there. Throws him down. Player 2 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. There's dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. This is a real back-and-forth match for Cena. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Blocks the low heavy. Butt smash! Jumps up. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Fires off an overdrive. Anything off the smash? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes in the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Jump? Who's going to start things off? Player 2 delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Zones with the fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. Jumps in. Closes it. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Chin, wheel, rip-off. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? A quick breather. Anything off the smash? Misses the grab. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Player 1 walls flat into the guard break. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
What an opening statement there! Anti-air in the clutch! Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Blocks it. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. All whiff and no throw. This can lead to some big damage. What now? Medium kick. Blocks the low kick. The low kick hits. Kotsugeki to the face. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to... Oh my... Are you kidding me? Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. A jump. Good old slaps. The low heavy's blocked. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. No good up high. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. The jump in is denied. Medium kick hit. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Butt smash! They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Anything could happen here. From up above. Extra spicy Shoryu connects. Knockdown and manages to block the jump-in attack. Barely blocks the jump-in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Gets the quick dash Shoryu in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Caught in the cross-up. Can't tech the throw. Overdrive. Blocks the jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. If the drive gauge is completely empty, the player will enter burnout and won't be able to use drive for a period of time. So it's vital to not let that happen. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Holds out with the block. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few players can turn this around in their favor. Jumps. Quick dash in. Both fighters planning something. Pump tap to close it. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Ghoul gained control of the match in the early going. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Level 3 super! Bending that meter like it's nobody's business. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 is not... This is gonna hurt. Perfect execution with the anti-air. A real test of nerves here. They return to center stage. There's a burnout. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? In attack range, the overhead denied. Jumps. Close range projectile absolutely relentless. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. That was the highest if I've ever seen one. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
They trade hits. Pokes with a kick. Low heavy. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Charges forward. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Dangerous situation here with both knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Sticks out a kick. What are they gonna do? Sets up with the jump in. Jumps in with the crossing. Gets the quick dash short. The rolls over levels them. Okay, here we go. And eats it. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? This can lead to some big damage. They gotta dig down deep. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. They are done. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Nice solid counter. Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Feeling out the spacing. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Takes him all the way. Smart play to KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Overdrive art? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Blocks it! Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Pops him with a shoryu! Scrapping it out up close. Extra spicy shoryu connect. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Light ball critical. What's gonna happen? Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu. Reptile. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Turns out. Knocked him out. That was the highest if I've ever seen it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Takes things up with a fireball. Last round saw some incredibly calm nerves despite the odds stacked against them. This will be a big win if they can keep it up. Forward throw, laying the pressure on Finn. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Gets into perfect fireball, knocks them out of the air. Oh, here we go. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Amazing! They've got a strong super art incoming. The Dragon Bash super hits home. Drops him hard. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this. There's a burnout. Crowns him from above. Here comes the boom! Super out of nowhere. The big range on this competitor is unreal. Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. They are letting it fly from the get-go. Jumps in. Goes to the overdrive. Knockdown. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Quick dash it. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Jumps? Drive gauge gap here. Blocks it. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player experiencing burnout. Going in. Grab connects with the throw. Barely drops the jump in. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Long range fireball to break the silence. Sets up what a finish! Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. The impact gets blocked. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Taking stock. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. This is gonna hurt! Their will to win knocked them out of the air. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Can this drive bring them back? Excellent block! Experiencing burnout. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff.
Ken wins.
Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Gets a chance with that jump in. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Super meter is looking there right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Blocks the low cuts down to the wire. Beautiful setup with that attack. Solid combo, KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes to the overdrive. The jump-in is denied. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Jumps in. Scrapping it out up close. Connects with medium kick. That combo did decent damage. Hit anti-air in the clutch. Medium kick hits. The low's blocked. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 comes away with the win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Nothing but air for the impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the jump in. Big counter. Takes a trip. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Jumps up. Shoots off a fireball up close. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Can protect the throw? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Extra spicy Shoryu connect.
Player 2 chases them down. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Goes for the jump in. Gets scooped from down low.
Gets the quick dash Shoryu.
Oh, what's this? KO. Player 2 is the last fighter standing.
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Their drive gauge is not filled. How will they start their approach and mount a comeback? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Ends with a projectile. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Whiffs the throw. Decides to meet them in the air. They were right to be on guard there. Both fighters planning something? Medium kick hits. Closes the gap. What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Dashes. Quick dash.
It's a good spot to use the super. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Ripper.
A real test of nerve. The drive impact doesn't work. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Solid anti-air. Goes for the fireball.
Willing to risk it for the overdrive.
Throws a fireball. One chance here may end this match. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Quick medium poke. A fireball at that range? Player 2 comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. Goes to the overdrive. Player 2 chases them down. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Blocks the low heavy. Very solid corner switch. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Life lead opens up. Checks them with a projectile. Quick dashing. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. The engagement, they're going for the super art? A super art? KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Blocks it. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Strings it all together. Player 2 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. Going in. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drop. Low heavy. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. They gotta go. A real test of nerves here. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. A jump in? Barely blocks the jump in. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Start Crowns him from above. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player 2 needs to use the cutter, tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Wow, reads the counterattack. Connects with the throw. Gets them, meets them, air. Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, putting it all on the line. Oh, looking for the definitive end of this round with a level 3 super.
Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. The low is denied. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? No good up high. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. The jump in catches them. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Denies the low heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown. Bops him with a target combo. Okay, they trade hits. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. Player 2 experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 can't afford this. How will they utilize this? KO. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Blocks it. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Can't tech the throw? Takes a trip. Did well to get the buff in there. Smart play with the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Lots of Fuha fans and plenty of avenues to race through. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Still slugging it out at this range. Both fighters brushes that off and keeps going. Max S8 uses the gauge for a super arm. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Lots of aggression from both sides. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. Taking stock. Where's their opening? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Snipes them out the air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Bumps up. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat, rushes that off, and keeps going. Genius read. Lots of Fuha bends and plenty of avenues to race through. The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? A quick breather. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Jumps it, sets up with the jump in. Are they going to be able to come back and stack victory? Gotta do better than that. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Excellent damage on that. Here comes the corner pressure. Get them with a quick low kick. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in. Connects with medium kick. Crowns him from above. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu. Reppa. Make smart. Oh, yo. Is it time for pleasure? Time for pain. As far as jury's concerned, they're kind of the same. Only 50%. Ooh, what a smart throw. Can this drive bring them back? Throws them. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Kicks out a kick. Throws range projectile. Drops them from the air. Keeps them out. Both sides getting ready. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Turns out. Medium kick into. They are done! I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Close range projectile. The low heavies block. They trade hits, and now throws them. What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Takes a trip. Player 2 chases them down. Caught in the crossup. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Life lead opens up. Throws them to negate the block. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Whiffs the impact. Jumps in. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. He hits him with a stop and pop. Strings it all together. Okay, they trade hits. Medium kick hits. Jumps? Genius read. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They were right to be on guard there. Going in, breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Connects with medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Their spacing is so... Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Baits out the low kick. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Jump! This is gonna hurt. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in. This unleashes a big damage. Good decision with that throw. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Connects with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. With super arts into play. Ooh, what a smart throw. Anti-air in the clutch. Drops him from the air. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Crowns him from above. It is over! I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
try.
been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. My life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill them my blessings.
ああ、そうそう。そうそう。
No, you couldn't handle this. Everyone who battled me, they falling like an avalanche. Got you falling back to back. Take them all just hand in hand. Y'all going home, so better pack your bag. Take a sip of this potion. Float like a butterfly. Y'all can never hurt me. Got you built to make
それじゃあ戦いだったよ。 るじゃないか。じゃあね。
It's a rap like some bandages. The winner is unanimous. I'm quicker than the flashes from the lights on the cameras. Oh, you the best? What a big cap. I could take you standing on my backpack. Don't listen to the chatter or any of the commotion. Where'd your life go? Well, your boy got it stolen. Hit harder than a rock and I watch you get eroded. I am the one that's been destined, I've been chosen.
USA.
Bring your best man.
ほほう。うん。
Yeah.
Complete. いやなあ、さて、なあ、さて、すまないね。いや、いや、ほう。
ほう、とぼけやがって。
聞いてるわよ。まだまだこれからよ。じゃあね。
なんだよ。てめえはよ、普通はカバン返せって言ったらよ、中身も一緒だろうがよ。うちらをコケにしやがって。
わざわざカバン持ってきてくれたんだろう。俺が話を聞いてやるよ。上がってきな。
スピニングバードキック。
まあ聞けや。わかるだろう。まあ聞けや。嘘じゃねえって頼むぜ。
おい、
なんだ。
見つけた。
あら、ああ、
なんだ。
何見てんのよ。
いいぞ。
スピニングバードキック。
ああ。
ちょっとタンマ。
やあさて
外れた。ここだね。おりゃ。
すごいな。
ねえ。ああ。お？
ああ。どうした？
まだ逃さない。覚悟しなさい。そうだ。
さあ
え
ありがとう。ああ。
Clear! game! Fight! Game! Fight!
よ
そ者ね。
Game! Fight!
そ者は帰んな。
Practice versus practice.